Hello, everyone. It is a lovely evening in Sentinel. Fluffy clouds and the moons are out. We're going to speak to Velast and begin Chateau of the Ravenous Rodent for the Mages Guild.
Chalador found you. Excellent. I've puzzled out the hints from that last book, and I'm afraid the news isn't good. Your next trial is in a particularly nasty part of the Shivering Isles, a place called the Chateau of the Ravenous Rodent.
Should I recognize that name?
Not unless you've spent your life poring over obscure Daedric tomes. The Chateau is in the darkest part of Dementia, the Shadowland of the Shivering Isles. I'm worried that...
Velast, are you all right?
I'm fine, Adept. I'm just tired. It's become very draining to translate these tomes. Don't worry about me. I can open the portal to the Isles for you straight away, if you'll allow me.
Thank you, Velast.
Good, you've arrived. Welcome back to the Isles, Adept. We must be wary. This part of Sheo realm is twisted and corrupt.
Well met, Chalador. Do you have any sense of what we might face here?
I'm not sure. I've never been to this part of the Shivering Isles before. We're after the final tome, though, so we have to assume he has something truly perverse waiting in the wings. Certainly Velast has suffered enough.
You were right. There's something wrong with Velast.
Yes, it is as I said. She has worked herself night and day, and Sheogorath's dark intellect is focused through those tomes. They are like a stain on her mind. I think we have to... Wait, do you feel that?
Feel what?
Not so fast there, Chalador. Only invited guests at the Chateau. We have standards, you know.
Damn you, mad god!
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, Shally. And off you go. Ha! Just the two of us. Now we can talk in peace. Ah, my little mortal. I'm a man of many personalities, but I tell you what, they're all very fond of you.
Aww. I want to say thank you, but I can't. What's the game this time, Sheogorath?
The game is a foot. Or a leg. In fact, all manner of severed limbs. But don't worry about that. I've brought you here because I've been watching you. You work too hard. You need a nice little vacation.
A vacation?
Of course! This is my chateau. It's me family's estate. Gets handed down from me to myself and so on and so on. I think you'll love it here. Or hate it. Oh, one of the two, certainly.
All right, what's first?
Up the road behind me is our guest quarters. But silly me! All three rooms are already occupied. Frankly, they've overstayed their welcome. One of them, though, just not fitting in. Could you do me a favor? Could you tell him to shove off?
What's the catch?
Catch? Such an untrusting soul. If there were a catch, I'd say it's the two of my guests are murderous cannibals. My advice? Don't let anyone eat you. If anyone tries to kill you, kill him right back.
I'll keep that in mind.
And remember, try to relax.
Uh-huh. I love that guy. I mean, she doesn't. She's freaked out. But that's fair.
Be wary. Talk to these guests carefully before you try to throw anyone out.
I can hear you, Shally! Don't bother my guests!
You're the only one that thinks you're funny, mad god.
He's hilarious.
Is someone out there? I can hear you moving.
Are you enjoying your stay?
No, not at all. There are things skittering around in here.
I'm supposed to evict one of Sheogorath's guests. They're not fitting in.
Oh, don't evict me. As long as I ignore the noise, it's quite nice in here. You can't see the poetry of my soul from behind a door. You can't look into my eyes and know that my mind is my own. You can't see the intensity of my truth.
Enjoy your stay.
Hello? Is someone there? I sent for room service hours ago.
Are you enjoying your stay?
Yes, actually. It's very pleasant. Some odd things here and there, but overall... Look! Are you room service or not?
I'm supposed to evict one of Sheogorath's guests. They're not fitting in.
What? Well, no throwing me out. Throw me out and I'll have my advocate drag you before the Alinor courts. We'll strip you of every coin you've ever earned, and every coin your sons will ever earn.
I think that's the guy. The other one was crazy.
I can hear someone out there. Hello?
Are you enjoying your stay?
Yes. Wait, no! Is the master playing his games again? Wait, I mean, scenarios. I do enjoy his scenarios. They taste so yellow.
I'm supposed to evict one of Sheogorath's guests. They're not fitting in.
Yes, yes! Evict me! Open the door right now! Or I'll peel off your face and wear it like a mask! I'll claw through this wood and tear out your succulent throat with my teeth!
Enjoy your stay. I think I'd rather deal with the Alinor courts.
Hello? Yes, actually. What?
That's it. You're
well,
out of here.
No throwing me. Fine then. My advocate will be contacted. I'll show myself out. But I'm not taking that dreadful portal.
That's a perfectly good portal! I should know! I made it! It's been so long since we had guests. You would have loved my old Uncle Leo back in the day. Charming dinner conversation. When he wasn't bringing up old girlfriends. Literally regurgitating them. Nasty habit.
Evicted your guest. What's next?
Well, let's see. Now that you're settled in, you should tour the grounds. We have this lovely maze at the Chateau. You simply must see it.
So I have to navigate a maze? Why?
Why do I need a reason for everything? Mortals, mortals, mortals! Always needing a reason to do things! For example, people like to think light chases away the shadows. I prefer to think that without a few lights, there'd be no shadows to enjoy!
So the maze will be dark then.
Oh, jolly good, you're getting it! I knew if we spent enough time together, you'd start to think like me. I have that effect on people. It's a bit too dark, actually. Why don't you light a few braziers as you go? Improve the ambience.
Whatever you say.
Mind what bumps in the night now.
You faced darkness before, Adept. Remember your training.
No cheating, Salvador! Don't ruin this for me!
You should have run.
Only 2 more to go. This trial is child's play.
I'm gonna bind you to haunt a little old lady in Wayrest! Does that sound fun, Shally?
Depends on the old ladies. Some of us old ladies are good company. Oh, thank goodness that was an easy maze.
So, what did you think? What was your favorite part? No, don't answer that. I can see by the look on your face how happy you are.
I made it through. What's left?
Such confidence! Braggadocio! Gumption! I like that. The last place I'd like you to visit is our humble little manse, just behind me.
That's a mansion?
I want you to meet the family! So many fond memories. There was that one time with the scalpel. And all of our family dinners. Ha! And of course, you get to play with the family heirlooms.
Heirlooms?
Aye, we have an old rhyme about him. 4 lights in a row, poke one to make it glow. No, that's wrong. Maybe it was 4 lights in a trough, poke one to turn it off. Huh. Well, something like that.
We should have remembered that.
Remember, vacations are about enjoying the little moments.
I love you. I do. It's true.
Those poor souls. Sheogorath's family.
How do you keep getting back in here? I blame Catherine.
Apparently not everything is under your control.
Not yet, anyway.
Ooh, display beats. Awesome. Okay. Crystal. Okay, that one turned off this one. Hmm. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I am terribly stubborn.
Beautiful,
Yay!
aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Isn't it beautiful? The most beautiful part of the chateau. You can see why I've held on to the place all these years.
It's great. Can I have the book now?
Now, just hold on there. Haven't you been wondering why it's called the Chateau of the Ravenous Rodent?
Well, I assume there's a giant rat behind that door, but I guess.
Well, you should. And before I give you the last tome, before I reward you and Shelley for all your hard work, you need to meet one more member of my family. Let me tell you the story of old Uncle Leo.
This sounds entertaining. Go on.
Ah, a mortal after me own heart.
You have no idea.
Well, Uncle Leo was quite the ladies' man back in the day. He had a beauty in every town, from Windhelm to Stormhold. As the years went by and his looks began to fade, it got harder and harder to, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Well, not getting the attention of the ladies the way he used to, it started to drive Leo a little bit batty. And that's when I stepped in. Can't have someone as well loved as Leo all lonely, right?
I suppose.
So, I offered him a little deal. I gave him back his looks, his youth. All he had to do was promise never to bed a maiden more than once. Simple, really. And he took the deal with gusto. Then, a few years later, he meets me all.
You fell in love?
Cheese for the smart skeever! Leo couldn't resist her. Thought he'd have an out on our deal if they got married. Nope. His flesh melted like wax on his wedding night. Became an atronach of my very own. Now, all his girlfriends are rats!
You turned him into a flesh atronach and now he loves rats?
Too much, I'm afraid. To be honest, it's become an embarrassment to the family. So, as the final act of a courteous guest, go kill Uncle Leo, will you?
Let's get this over with.
Give the old lug my love before you rip his skull open, will you?
Of course I will.
Well done! The family would be so proud.
And stay
if
down.
you hadn't already murdered most of them.
Okay, Uncle Sheo.
Always sad to see a good man die. Leo's death just now. Hilarious!
I've toured the chateau. May I have the book now?
I should make you fight narwhals on the open ocean! I should make you run a gauntlet of angry Argonian concubines! But I won't. Book's yours.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, well, I'm sure you and Shalador will be very happy with your new book. Of course, Velast has been the one doing all the reading, right? Send her my best. And tell her to read real close on this last one. Give Velast my best.
A gift of sanctuary. A little boy, scion of a wealthy house, once went to the lakeshore with his parents on holiday. While the elders sipped wine in a cabin with their snooty fellows, the boy was left to play on the sand and mud. He was terribly sad at being so scorned and went searching for a friend. The boy did not have to search long. He found a wonderfully chatty duck in the reeds, who told him stories of places the boy could only dream about. Though he was quickly enchanted by the tales, the boy became melancholy that he would never see such a place with his own eyes. The duck laughed and told him that this was not so. They would build one together. The boy and the duck waded out to a small island on the lake, and together they built a tiny house of sticks and sand. This sufficed for an hour, until the duck suggested that a house was not a fitting place for the boy. He deserved a palace. The mortar of mud would not be enough, or one of the adults might help. The boy went back to the cabin and found a noble who had stepped outside to relieve himself, so inebriated he was. He was easily coaxed into following the boy back to the island, where the duck leapt and tore out his throat to use blood and flesh for the mortar and bones for the beams. The boy was delighted, but the palace had to be bigger. Back he went again and again to collect the drunken folk to show them the magnificent palace. Again and again the duck added their bits to the wondrous palace, whose spires and arches dried to become alabaster and gold. When the boy's parents came to collect him, they took them to see his magnificent palace out on the lake. They screamed and ran, leaving the boy alone with the duck. He was not sad. Together they made merry on the island until the mists closed in around it and spirited it away to the land of cheer and mirth for all time.
You've returned. Do you have the book?
I do.
You've done it. We have them all. Now I just need to closely study the books together as a set, and we should be able to find Shalador's island. Wish me luck, my friend. I'll need it this time round.
You're looking a little better, Velast.
Yes, Adept. I recovered quickly after you left. I'm just feeling a little weary. This business with the books you've been collecting, it's taken a lot out of me.
You said that before. What do you mean?
These books are like word labyrinths. There are layers of meaning upon meaning, endless research avenues. He's laden these things with oblique references that only someone with my mastery of law would be able to understand. It's very tiring.
You seemed nervous when you were talking about the next book.
Like I said, just a little weary. Don't worry, Adept. I'm up to the challenge. I'm one of only a handful of people in the whole of Tamriel that could have puzzled these out, in fact. We'll see it done.
Okay. Now I have to read a bunch more books to qualify for the next level.
Ready.
Okay, so... let's do a little bit more Thieves Guild. Mudcrab order request. Some consider mudcrab to be the food of the common folk, the staple of a peasant. This is truly uninspired. Such a versatile food is as essential to Tamriel as massive wheels of cheese. I plan to compile the finest mudcrab recipes of Abaz Landing for publication. As such, I require a barrel of mudcrab meat to be delivered daily. Not only will you be promoting local culture with your contribution, but I will also provide the typical payment for your services. Master Chef, he cuts the flesh.
Useful. Hold on to that. Easy. You could brew something nice with that.
Wait. Keep low and keep quiet.
Traps everywhere. Can't fall asleep.
Spare any coins?
The Iron Wheel? Here? Are they protecting Belsa? What's this? A message to Chief Inspector Runbeak? Let's see what it says. Damn it. Damn it! Change of plans. You need to see this.
It's not that much to ask.
This message is to Chief Inspector Runbeak. It's about an arrest order. Velsa's arrest order. She isn't working with the Iron Wheel. She's their next target.
You seem disappointed.
Velsa was the last living person who could have placed the Iron Wheel on our trail. But it wasn't her. Of course it wasn't. Now I need to tell my least favorite person that she's in mortal danger.
Why do you need to do that?
I can't stand her, but she was always one of our best. I could really use her help in restoring the Thieves Guild. My eye just twitched. I need to control that around Velsa. Never show her your tell.
Good to know, so what's the plan?
I want to rush in, give the Iron Wheel a reason to fear us. But I'm in charge, and if I'm captured, the Thieves Guild is dead. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I need to fall back to the den while you warn Velsa.
I've never met Velsa. How will I convince her?
Show her the Iron Wheel's message. Tell her Nicholas is dead if you have to. Do what you can to bring her to the den. But if she refuses, leave her. I owe her a warning. Nothing more.
All right, tell me where to find her.
Head to the upper levels and search for her villa. It's a bit of a maze, but look for a big garden. And watch for traps. Velsa is enthusiastic about her privacy.
What kind of traps?
Obnoxious and dripping with poison. Just like her personality.
Why is Velsa your least favorite person?
If she hadn't retired, Nicholas would still be alive. I shouldn't say that. She's very good at what she does. If she'd been around for the dowry heist, we'd have been spared all this tragedy. But now's not the time to open old wounds.
Khajiit's family died when the plague spread through Senchel.
I beg of you.
I love the smell of punk.
Spread out!
Okay, this is the point at which I get lost in Abba's landing, and that's okay.
Getting old is no picnic, but the alternative is a lot worse.
Anything you can give.
Let's see what you're made of. You good? Of course you are.
Come on. Why? It won't stay down. Okay. So it doesn't go away. You just have to wait a few seconds and try again.
Spare a coin for the needy.
Help me turn my luck?
Do not let yesterday take up too much of today.
Anything you can give.
Hey, puppy. You okay? Okay, you got someone taking care of you. That's cool. Nope, that is not it.
Please,
to buy food.
I do not know.
Tell you to tell you. Hello.
Stay ready. Never know what else might be headed our way.
Help out a poor soul.
What?
You go to the city just for the people.
Face my better nature. Should have been more prepared.
I don't need much.
I really don't know. Yep, so that happened again. And when I go down here, it sends me back up. Yeah. Okay.
This one is not superstitious. That brings bad luck.
Do you hear that? I heard an article, Khajiit say, this one is not superstitious, that brings bad luck. That's awesome. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to climb anything.
Help someone in need?
I do not know. So if I can get up to the top of that house and come across. So let's see if I can get in this house. Yeah, that's what I tried. Okay.
Help someone in need?
It's grim. I tried going up on the roof. It's the only actual place. It's the only place I can go in. And there's no place to exit up here. Ugh. I hate Abba's Landing so much.
Have mercy.
Okay.
You go to the
There's...
city just for
I
the
don't know how.
pickpockets. Says it's the only love he
I don't know if there's like... I don't think I can jump that high, no.
Please, I need to buy food.
Help me get back on my feet.
Help an unfortunate soul?
Okay, well, I am stumped.
I'm down on my luck. Help me out?
You're dead.
Yeah, there isn't really a way around.
Please, I need to buy food.
Yeah, those are the city walls. I really don't know.
Good to get stocked up.
Okay, I remember this about Abba's Landing. I have done this quest several times. I must have found it at some point, too. But I don't see a way around. I don't see a different entrance. So let me try one last. And then, other than that, I'm just gonna have to try to, see someone else's guide on the subject. I don't think we intended to be able to go up here and... no. But unfortunately, I don't have any new direction. So if I could get up on the catwalks. I don't know if I'm supposed to begin in a different part of Abba's Landing to get there. So this floor has the door, double check, or quadruple check again that there's no hidden latch or... oh, there's another chest.
Help me out.
At least I'm getting lockpicking points. What is on that table? What are you? Oh, they're like the lizard frog things. Yee. Okay, there's... other than the lizard frogs, I do not see an exit. Okay, we'll try this one more time. I will try turning left. Yes, goat pen. Wall. Definitely no way in there. Like other games, this looks like... oh, I'm thinking Dragon Age to be able to climb something like that. That leads outside. Only other thing I can think of is to be able to jump up here and then jump on that, but there's no way up from there. Okay.
The alternative is a lot worse. I'm down on my luck. Help me out.
This looks like I should be able to get through, but I can't.
He goes to the city just for the pickpockets.
So it's on the other
Says
side
it's the
of
only love
this.
he ever gets.
And the hint is so that you can see it, but yeah, I can't get through. Okay, so the crossings. There's a crossing there.
Can't a lady
There's a
drink
crossing
in peace?
here. Door does not work. That does not lead anywhere. Neither does this.
Could you help me out?
Get out of there!
Neither does this. Can't get in. None of these have
Better luck next
activation
time.
slots.
Oh, wait.
So this grate here isn't an entrance or exit. I miss Sheo. He explained things. This is the true crazy. Okay, nothing up there. Just gonna get hit on the head here. Alright, here's a staircase up I haven't found. I don't think I've been up here. Okay, this is promising. I think I did it. Okay.
Been on the lookout for that. You weren't keeping score, were you? Me neither.
Okay.
skill issue.
I don't need much.
Did you fall and land directly upon your skull? I am retired.
Well, sir, do not make me beg. It is unbecoming of our most profitable history.
And who is this, Silverclaw? Who else befouls my garden?
In all truthfulness, I have no knowledge. A friend? But you have no friends. Beyond my humble and mercantile self, of course.
You made it past my traps. You're lucky, stupid, or quite skilled. I haven't decided which. Well, my garden needs tending. Out with it, and be on your way.
I will have you know, I am stupid, but I am stubborn. I have a warning from the Thieves Guild.
What Thieves Guild? The Iron Wheel killed or branded the lot of them. Did your illustrious guildmaster send you? Tell Nicholas if he shows his face here, I'd have a mind to slap it. With a switch. Covered in nettles.
Nicholas is dead. Zira is the new guildmaster.
Then he finally went through with his damned fool heist. So, Guildmaster Zira sends a warning, does she? Nicholas barely in the ground, and she seeks to uproot my retirement?
She wants you to come to the Thieves' Den. The Iron Wheel plans to arrest you. Here, we found this message.
The old cistern? Zira wouldn't warn me unless she wanted something. And I would like to see the quality of recruits she allows into her Thieves' Den. Very well. Help me repay a favor, and I'll play Zira's vastly inferior game. This is where you agree.
What kind of favor?
Ah, you showed interest. I'll consider that your agreement. The skittish Khajiit pretending not to eavesdrop is Silverclaw. Ask him why he needs our help. Meet me behind his old warehouse. After you know what you're walking into.
The Thieves Guild restored to Abba's Landing? I am most grateful for your timely and unexpected assistance. You see, my bountiful warehouse was taken from me by some conniving and nefarious individual.
Who took your warehouse?
That is the question I keep asking myself. One day I arrived to find unfamiliar guards. They chased me from my own warehouse like a common dragon frog. Someone must have bribed my overseers. It does not matter. I need you to recover what was lost.
Are you asking me to steal your warehouse back?
What? No! Did I fail to mention the ledger hidden in my old office? I may have lost my warehouse, but the ledger is worth twice that entire rickety building. If you help Velsa restore it to me, I shall be most grateful to the Thieves Guild.
I'll meet Velsa at the warehouse.
Then I shall look forward to our next most auspicious meeting.
Let's see what you're made of.
Vines. There's a lot to do.
You're as welcome here as a Horvor in heat.
I wouldn't have done
Guard!
that if I were you.
Oh.
Don't you have a
Oh, I shouldn't be here. Oh, I get it.
Should have been more prepared.
Yeah, he doesn't like that.
You're here, and relatively unskewered. Next is the significantly harder part. First, we sneak into the warehouse. Next, we observe our surroundings. Finally, and this is the most important part, you do exactly what I tell you to do.
What are we looking for?
You didn't bother to ask Silverclaw? Sharp as a barrel bottom, you are. Silverclaw wants us to recover his ledger. Like a book. Have you seen those before? Squiggly lines, sometimes pictures about as thick as your skull?
Keep talking and your skull will be as flat as a book.
No wonder Zira brought you into her Thieves Guild. She mistook the muscle in your head for wit. But there's more to you than that, isn't there? We could keep flexing all day, but there's a ledger to steal. Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Follow me, and keep quiet. A fool braying orders to lackeys.
Up on the platform? I see him.
I meant Guildmaster Zira. But yes, we'll need to get past that overseer to reach Silverclaw's old office.
What's the best way to do that?
First, you'll wait for me to get into position. Then you'll distract him so I can knock him on the head. Here, take this stink apple.
Stink apple? What's a stink apple?
An alchemically infused apple. Throw it hard enough and it breaks open, surrounding your enemy with a rancid bouquet of boiled netch farts. Try not to miss.
And once we've dealt with the overseer, what next?
Make your way past the guards. Silverclaw hid the ledger in his old office. We'll meet there. Now wait until I'm in position, then throw the stink apple.
I'm ready.
Lift with your legs, not your back, you fool!
How am I supposed to know if she's in position? Sure, she's in a position. Okay. That's a player. All right. I'm doing it now.
What the? Sure spawns the stench!
This way. Hurry.
Hurry. What? Where?
The guard will be here any second. Last chance.
Since you won't leave, I've summoned the guard.
Ugh. Don't like this. Yeah, she said this way, but I have no idea where she was or where I'm supposed to go. So, it's got to be up there. Okay.
I called the guards, and they're on their way.
No more warnings. Get out!
How do I get up there?
I've summoned the guard.
Ah.
The
Okay.
guard will be here any second. Last chance.
So, I am not good at this. Not a surprise to anybody. So I believe I need to get back there and then run around this ramp.
No more warnings. Get out!
How do they see me immediately?
Since you won't leave, I've summoned the guard.
I just need to sprint to... Okay.
This is your last chance to leave before the guard arrives.
I suck at this.
Ground yourself.
Okay.
The guard's on their way. Best get
Yeah.
out before they clear you out.
Wow, I don't see any barrels anymore. Oh, wow. Okay, and he's immune. I don't know what I'm supposed
This
to
is
do or
your
where I'm
last
supposed to go.
chance to leave before the guard arrives.
This is really frustrating. The hiding spots are gone.
Who's better than us?
Oh, sure. I don't like this. Okay, so while I'm in combat, I can't get in there. And there are no more hiding spots.
The guard knows how to deal with the likes of you.
I don't know what to do.
You're in trouble now. Should have left while you had the chance.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I've summoned the guard.
Move it.
I'm trying. I don't actually see any place that I can. Okay, I'm gonna die.
You're bleeding. If you don't get up, I'm taking your stuff.
Okay. Okay, I am going to dismiss Sharp because he's keeping me in combat. Okay, now the baskets are showing up again. I don't know what the deal is. So those blue circles mean, if I hadn't explained it before, I'm not sure, that they can see anything inside those circles, so I have to wait for them to move on and away. I don't enjoy this. I mean, it's not just that
The
I'm not
guard
good.
will be here any second. Last
It's not just that
chance.
I'm not good at it. I just don't, I really don't enjoy just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm an impatient gamer.
No more warnings.
Okay,
Get out!
so my stealth is so bad that they see me immediately. And I think hiding in baskets is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, I don't... This guard has to be able to pass behind. Ugh. Okay, so this guard has to walk down this way so I can get behind them, right? Right? Okay. Hopefully, that's it.
Over here! Quick, before we're seen! Someone's coming. Hide before they see you. I left a surprise in the warehouse, but it's not ready. Not yet.
You see? No one here. Trying to cover up for your nap?
Tokming is ever vigilant. There is an intruder in this warehouse.
Cautious people are on their way to inspect the warehouse. We don't have time for this nonsense.
An explosion! Tokming knew something was amiss.
Surprise, you fools. I'll collect Silverclaw. Meet us back at the Thieves' Den.
I miss Sheo so much. Yeah, unfortunately, The Thieves Guild is also a long run from any waypoint. See if I can find it again. And parts of Hughes Bane are just illegal to be in. Okay.
Ah, you return! With good news, I hope. Do you have the ledger? Was it all for naught? Oh, there is so much naught on your face. My heart shrinks in despair. But I am quite bad at reading faces. And in this place, my nose doesn't help. So, does the stink of victory waft about you?
I have your ledger. Here you are.
Wonderful! Were my perfidious overseers inconvenienced in any way? I do so hope they are bereft of convenience. Yet the others who labored for me are blameless. Should they desire it, they shall have a place in my future endeavors.
I need to speak with Zira.
And now, to restore my fortunes from my humble shop. It is near the docks. You can't miss it. Well, you can easily miss it. It is hard to find. But you are always welcome.
Yeah, I'm not doing their dailies. I hate pickpocketing.
You, over here.
I had to abandon her quest. I'm just gonna pick it back up again.
This place is nice. No need to be all.
Yeah,
Care to earn a little extra coin on the side? It's for a good cause. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Spencer Rye, at your service. I have a friendly arrangement with the Thieves Guild. We're business adjacent, you might say.
And what business is that?
Rye's Reacquisitions. I track down items that have gone missing. As you might expect, quite a bit turns up here, but I specialize in objects of purely sentimental value. My finder's fee for the guild is usually well above the item's material worth.
Need any help?
Always. When something gets well and truly lost, it occasionally requires a bit more adventure than I can stomach. I post those jobs on the notice board outside, but since you're here now, I think I have something you might fancy.
Give me the details.
An old sailor is mourning the loss of his favorite wooden pipe during a scuffle with some pirates. If you track it down, he's offering a surprisingly good sum for its return.
What do I do once I find it?
Just bring it back to me. I'll handle the delivery, and you'll be paid on the spot. I'll be waiting just outside the cistern in the alleyways. You can find me there anytime you're looking for a bit of work on the side.
I think that's new. They might have added, one would hope they added something. Shark's Teeth Grotto. Okay, so it's more of a delve. You're able to go into a delve instead of like mind-numbingly repeating pickpocketing forever and ever. Oh, they're gonna make me do this quest, aren't they? Doesn't look like a daily. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I'm looking for books. Don't look at me. I'm not doing it.
Back without Velsa? Can't say I'm surprised. I've met camels less stubborn.
No, I convinced her. She said she'd be here.
I'm happy to hear Velsa plans to join us. Her skills will be invaluable. Not very convincing, was it? I'll need to practice.
You could practice thinking with your mouth closed.
Oh, joy. Here she is. Velsa, I'd recognize your grating voice anywhere. How is your retirement? Seems there are some troubles from which you can't run away.
It's very relaxing, Guild Master. Did you know I named a weed after you? It grows taller than it should and takes more water than its share from the plants around it.
That's hard to believe. You were never the type of person to get your hands dirty.
Oh, it's true. The Danazera weed thrives in the dark. I take great pleasure in cutting it down to size every day.
Just as I remember her.
Hmm. Note from Quinn. There's a place near the den where I go to think. Can you come by when you have a free moment? I need your help with a personal matter. Quinn. P.S. The mustard stain doesn't represent anything.
Hey, funny looking. Zira needs you in the den. Said she has something for you.
Did she say what?
Something about the bastard who forced Silverclaw from his own warehouse. Cash, I think. Some fancy pantalooned merchant lord who might be after the guild's old rackets.
I'll talk to Zira.
Zira's in the den. Don't keep her waiting.
What do we know about Kosh?
Haven't heard the name before Zira said it. Some new merchant lord trying to make a name, but don't they all? Used to be, the Thieves Guild knew every move the merchant lords made. Sad times, sad times.
Thieves Guild used to watch the merchant lords?
Like herons we did. Our old guildmaster was a master at keeping their attentions on each other. Made it easier to slip our heads into their pockets. Oh, Nicholas. The next 5 drinks are to your memory.
What are the merchant lords?
Bunch of jumped-up bandits, if you ask me. Claim to run the whole city because they buy from anyone. As if throwing gold at pirates made them lordly. Without a steady flow of plundered goods, they'd be nothing.
There you are. Remember Velsa's friend, Silverclaw? He is quite grateful you recovered his ledger. Seems he kept his ears open for word of that merchant lord, Kosh.
What does the Thieves Guild... What? Oh. It's probably supposed to be why. Why does the Thieves Guild care about Kosh?
If Kosh took over Silverclaw's warehouse, he's grabbing the rackets we used to control. And if he's after our old business, there's a good chance he's hungry for even more. Skooma trade, slavery, things we never touched.
What do you want me to do?
Before we give Kosh a swift kick to the coin purse, I want you to find out just how dirty his hands are. I sent the others ahead to do some groundwork. Start with Walk Softly. Look for him near the harbor.
Alright, I'll look for Walk Softly.
I sent Quen to her own task, and Velsa too. Didn't even second guess me. She must be up to something.
Thieves Guild never dealt with skooma or slaves?
When Nicholas was guildmaster, I convinced him to stop dealing with skooma peddlers. No matter my own thoughts on that poison, it's bad for business. And the Thieves Guild never dealt in slaves. One of the few things Velsa and I agree on.
What do you know about Kosh?
Not enough. Some of the merchant lords prefer to bide their time in obscurity, using trusted servants to handle their affairs. Then they reveal themselves, like a beetle in the pudding. Whatever Kosh intends, he's no longer keeping to the shadows.
Authenticity of the Geovesen skull. Though the events of 2920 are largely functional in nature, the seed of truth has borne fruit in the form of the Geovesen skull. It is indeed the gold-dipped and gem-encrusted cranium of Tavia, famously imprisoned in Castle Geovis at the behest of Emperor Reman III. Whispers that the Geovesen skull is a false relic appear to have been spread by a previous owner in Hammerfell, no doubt to discourage the attempted theft of such a valuable piece of history. I hereby certify the Geovesen skull is authentic. All rumors claiming the source skull was from a condemned Breton prisoner are just that. Rumor. Mercator Menix, Imperial Historian.
No charge to have a look.
Carrie's hit list. Attention, new bloods. In the past, members of Thieves Guild proved who was the best of the bunch by stealing the rarest, most valuable treasures they could from some of the most powerful people in Tamriel. We really don't need to attract that kind of attention right now. Seriously. However, the Guildmaster thinks it's important that you lot hone your skills and distinguish yourselves, so I have cataloged an inventory of one-of-a-kind items no one will send an army to retrieve. Find them, steal them, put them up in the den as proof of the deed. This is for bragging rights, not gold, so don't come to me expecting a king's bounty for any of the stuff. Abaz Landing, the great, you get the idea, grandnephew of some banker back when Prince Hugh was alive, still has the poor sap's repossessed funeral urn sitting out as a flower pot. Greenshade, the Mages Guild is doing restoration work on an old set of weird living books for one of the tree thanes. I guess you're supposed to water them. Oridon, Prince Neiman had a commemorative decanter commissioned for his coronation, which never happened. Rumor says it's still on display in Skywatch Manor. Malabaltor. There's an old wood elf tale about a bard so good he won a contest with a cursed harp. Supposedly the Mage Guild is keeping it from bursting any eardrums in the wrong hands. Reaper's March. The Mages Guild is caring for the ancient possessions of some Khajiit warrior of old in their buildings at Ralka. You'll have the misfortune of finding his spittoon. Gratwood. There's a mannequin that was supposed to stand in for one of the members of the Cameron dynasty when he died in battle. I guess they found him because it's collecting dust in the embassy. Alakir Desert. A wealthy innkeeper out in the desert has some antique bowl he claims is a family heirloom, tracing his line back to some Ragada hero. Looks can be deceiving, but I have my doubts. Stormhaven, the first king of Wayrest, might have been a good king, but he was a terrible poet. There's an unpublished book of his works archived in the Mages Guild. We won't make you recite it. Bankerai, one of the more organized Yokudan conquerors, had to use massive paperweights to wrangle all his inventories. Fair warning, I might keep these. Glenumbra, one of the carpets decorating Daggerfall Castle, is supposedly magical. I don't know why they just have something like that sitting out, but use it to your advantage. Rivenspire, the Fighters Guild is supposed to have a bunch of letters. Prince of Schornheim wrote to King Emmerich before he dumped her for the Princess and Sentinel. Sounds juicy. Eastmarch. The locals out in Eastmarch say that King Joran's commissioned some ancient piece of dwarven technology he smashed into a centerpiece for his next banquet. The thing's undergoing repair at the local Mages Guild. Stone Falls. One of the inns has an old coat of arms from the Ebonheart Pack's formation sitting in its basement. Seems they aren't sentimental about it. Shadowfen. There was some strange tribe that lived out in Black Marsh alongside the Argonians. Unsurprisingly, they're all dead, but the Argonians still keep some artifacts around. There's some religious shovel their people prayed to, I guess. Dishan. Most of the time, dwarven artifacts are highly prized, but I have a lead on some banner that got taken down and thrown in storage around Mournhold. Probably more to the story. The Rift. Ysgramor is basically worshipped by the Fighters Guild. They'd give their sword arm to drink from the same vessel he did, but there's one of his old wineskins that's been sitting untouched. Okay, so these, that hit list and these, trophy cases. You can, steal that stuff and then, yeah, put it up. Put it up for display. Okay. I am pretty much at my 18 quest limit, so I'm going to try this new daily thing, Sailor's Pipe. See what it actually involves. Ah, okay, it's a delve in Hughes Bane. That's kind of cool. This, as stated, is incredibly tedious. I love the writing, but it ain't fun. I might have to actually go and pickpocket something, but I don't wanna. Okay. Let's run out. Do a delve. Kill some stuff rather than wait for stuff. I don't know why people think that's fun. Let's wait inside a basket. Nobody wants to do that.
Xanathar, provider of our ease, I fear your ways are little understood. Help me see that your teachings are known in these lands.
Were they all fakes? I spent hundreds on your wares. Hundreds!
Oh, I bet you this is a world boss Hajmota. That's clearly not here. Oh, someone killed it. The Thief God's Treasures. By Wellerzur the Voracious Spitter. Rajin, Hugh is fleet of foot. Now, Rajin is one of the patrons in Tales of Tribute. The very embodiment of speed, agility, and slyness, has borrowed many treasures from coffers across the lands. No possession is safe from his desire, not even those of the dated princes. Rajin's most well-known plunder was the celebrated Ring of Khajiit, named after our people. It was once the Anticipation's finger, and only found its way to Tamriel because it was stolen from the eighth arm of the web spinner herself. Web spinner has to be Boethia. With the Ring of Khajiit, Rajin grasped the spark of godhood. It wrapped him in shadow so dark that none could reach him, not the anticipation of Vivek, not even the passage of time. But Rajin wasn't finished. On his way out, he spied the killing word of the spider, black edge of shadow, and claimed it as well. So swift were those takings that the anticipation of Vivek was unaware anything went missing. Dark and sharp was the anger that followed, but Rajin was no longer there. Rajin is not cruel or malicious. Sometimes, when the moons fit his mood, he gives them back. From the web spinner's threads, Rajin found his way to a land where all trees have fallen, and the only currency is knowledge. There, Rajin pillaged the book that knows from the one who knows all, and disappeared among sheaves in the wind. The lord of that land has never stopped seeking his treasured volume, and sometimes, when the moons are right, he finds it, because sometimes Rajin gives it back. They say that eventually Rajin took too much, too often, that the Ring of Khajiit tired of his capers. They say that the ring abandoned Rajin as he was surrounded by enemies, and that was his undoing. This one knows that Regine simply gave the ring back.
Better overstocked than under.
So what I'm hoping is that these quests will raise my legerdemain skill and my Thieves Guild faction. We'll see.
Good eye.
So if that's the case, then I'll try to pick up one of these. It's a blue up arrow. It's repeatable. I don't know if it's daily or weekly.
Mara's crotch. The next pirate I see gets my axe. Right in the private. Stop right there, you despicable pirate. Take one more step and I'll gut you belly to nose.
I'm not a pirate, so back off.
Well now, you must have some sharp tusks if you're willing to stand up to the shark. Don't you know that I lead the meanest crew of cutthroats in Hughes Bane? This grotto belongs to the Shark's Teeth, and I won't let those pirates ransack it.
Who are the pirates you keep mentioning?
They're from the ship, the Wake Walker. Bunch of waterlogged elves. Someone named a new Commodore, and now pirates scour the city looking for gifts to impress her. But everything in the grotto is ours, stolen fair and square. Nobody loots our loot.
I can help you deal with the Wake Walker pirates.
Everybody wants to be one of the Shark's Teeth, eh? All right. Take this paint and a map of the grotto. Just place our sigil at the spots shown on the map to mark our territory. Simple, right? Just don't tusk it up, or else.
It's awesome. Okay. What is the point of placing your sigil in the grotto?
To show that sea elf captain and his toothless lackeys that the grotto belongs to the Shark's Teeth, of course. When they see that we can do what we want despite their numbers, those cowards will flee, and the grotto will be mine again.
Tell me about the new Commodore.
Just another bragging blowhard with a fancy hat, far as I'm concerned. Pirates think they're a proper navy. But they do like their titles and finery. Anyway, they all want to impress the new Commodore, so now they're rummaging through my grotto.
Why do they call you the Shark?
Because I never sleep, I never stop moving, and I'm a born killer. Plus, my haircut kind of looks like a shark's fin. I run the best gang in Hughes Bane, handling protection, stolen goods, and whatnot. Or we will, once we get our grotto back.
Okay. So, if the daily is something... that... Wow. Ow. Woo! Ouch. Just about killed us. Those traps are nasty. If the daily is something that, like, just sends me back here, I'll just do it and not video it. Same way I do with Tales of Tribute now, or Infinite Archive.
You good? Of course you are.
But if it gives me a new one, I'll save it and video it. Not quite sure how to activate that. Okay, looks like that might have been it.
I need healing!
Yeah, you do. Okay. What? Okay. Unmarked wall. Okay. Ah, I like the shark fin. That's cool.
Face my better nature.
Oh, there's another one. Traps keep getting me. Bear trap. Bear trap. Ah, won't get me. I'm not a bear.
No picnic. The alternative is a lot worse.
Oh, Okay.
Don't just stand there.
Aid me!
This one's mine.
That is cool. Okay, I'm not sure how to disable these. Oh, that's not my preferred method. But I suppose it works. I don't think you can disable them. I think you just... I love that. I think you just, avoid them. Nasty.
Counter this.
Gotta stop tripping on those. Those are nasty. Okay, got the sailor's pipe.
You're going to regret this. Stay ready. Never know what else might be headed our way.
Okay. It's like a boss. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, tripped it anyway.
Kiva is not for the likes of you. He's destined for the Commodore.
That's a Hajmota. named Chrono Kiba. Okay. Alright. Last part of the delve is finishing up this last quest. Talk to Shalug. Okay. Oh wow, I have to run all the way back. Ugh. Alright. Let's do it.
That's it.
Oh wow. Ooh, I almost died. Oh.
Let's knock some heads.
Hmm. Alright, sending me back this way. Oh, I'm so confused. Okay. Okay. Woo!
Focus.
That was scary.
You do good work, friend. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that a true shark's tooth painted those sigils.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled to see our mark back where it belongs. I've decided you can live. Only seems fair, what with your help and all.
Ah, thank you. You owe me some gold too, don't you?
Greed. Another admirable trait.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who claims to work for free either wants to rob or cheat you. Never trust an unselfish cur. That's my motto. Here's your gold. You want more? Come back tomorrow. Probably need to replace the sigils by then.
Oh, okay. So this is it. Okay. So that's a daily. Interesting.
The gods truly have no mercy.
Huh. Yeah, I think this is new.
A fine day for finding, if I must say.
Found the old sailor's pipe.
Ha! You did. May not look like much, but it'll make a world of difference to the old hand. Funny how objects take root in a body. After so long, they just seem to become part of a person. Here's your pay, as promised.
Reacquisitions reward coffer. Okay. Oh, wow.
Plenty you can do with that.
Bound scripts. Immobilize. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so let's see our ledger domain. You know, it really didn't go up much. Guild. Thieves Guild. Okay, improve this. Commit crimes on the tip board, complete heists and aid your guildmates. Okay, so probably help with that. Alright, that was cool. Reacquisition board. A captain and his crew ran afoul of Malmer and Thrall Cove. Captain wants any crewman that survived rescued, but also the return of his treasured spyglass. Only seasoned adventurers need apply. See Spencer Rye with the spyglass to collect the reward. Okay. Yeah, the traps in there were nasty. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Okay. Gonna end it here. Gathering clouds, beautiful sun. Alright. Thank you for joining us. And hope to see you later. I'm gonna go immobilize something.